What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here. I'm back with another video, and as you can see by the title, I'm going to be making a quick video on the fact that the Toronto Maple Leafs just made a trade and they have acquired Calvin Pickard from the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, we know that Pickard was placed on waivers yesterday from the time I'm making this video, and a lot of people were confused. I'd like to say I was as well, but you know, there's always something going on in hockey, and we weren't sure what was happening there. Maybe a trade was already being discussed, but Vegas sent him down. He cleared waivers. Then the Toronto Maple Leafs picked him up. Now, the official tweet for the official trade here says that the Toronto Maple Leafs acquired goaltender Calvin Pickard from Vegas for Tobias Lindberg, who was playing with the Marlies, and a 6th-round pick in the 2018 draft. Now, a lot of Vegas fans may not think that maybe they got everything that they could have out of Pickard. I don't think that that's a bad deal, but let me just quickly explain why the Leafs may have had to made this deal after he cleared waivers, because I believe it has to do with contract limits and stuff like that. So Pickard would have put them over the contract limit, if I'm not mistaken. So once he cleared, then they made the deal so he can report straight to the Toronto Marlies. Now, this is a good deal, and just talking straight up about the deal, Tobias Lindberg, in my opinion, was a guy who was kind of off and on. I'm not even sure if he played most of the time with the Marlies or if he was a healthy scratch. When he had his couple games with the Leafs, I'm not sure how many games he played, but it was very late in the season. He was originally acquired in the Dion Phaneuf trade, if I'm not mistaken. Lindberg looked okay, but to me, it looked like maybe his potential would only be a bottom six forward, and that's not me just talking like this because he's been traded. Lindberg, I'm not trying to say that he's a bad player. He could turn around and score 20 goals, and I would be okay with that. But do I think he's going to do that? No. I'm not hoping that he doesn't do good, but I think that the Leafs definitely got a good deal out of this. The 6th-round pick could turn into anything, so that's something to look forward to as well if you're a Vegas fan. But for the Leafs, this is a clear-cut case of trading for or trading a strength for a weakness, because the Toronto Maple Leafs have a ton of forward depth. Lindberg was probably never going to make this team, and unfortunately, that's just how it is. The Leafs have a ton of depth and no room for him. So they traded a decent prospect and a pick for a goaltender, which they needed. Now, the Leafs obviously have Anderson as the starter, McElhinney as the backup for now. And they had they add Pickard to Sparks and Kaskisuo. I think that, again, this is just a good move because they need to build on their goaltending depth. Pickard only carries a $1 million cap hit, so that's not too bad. He's 25 years old, and I've got some statistics here. His career goals against average is .277, and his career save percentage is .914. Now, we all know that the Colorado Avalanche have had a couple pretty rough seasons here, and last season his goals against was 2.98 and his save percentage was .904, so clearly he can improve on that. The year before, he played way less games, only playing 20, and he had a .922 save percentage and a .256 goals against. And the year before that, he only played in 16 games in the 14-15 season, and it was a .235 goals against average and a .932 save percentage. So he does have flashes of greatness. Maybe this Colorado system wasn't where he was going to be great, and who knows, if McElhinney doesn't show what the Leafs want this season, Pickard could come in and be a suitable backup. And that's basically what he was with Vegas and he hadn't even, obviously, they are playing their first game tonight at the time I'm making the video, so Pickard has only really seen some preseason action, and it is disappointing. He probably was just getting comfortable with Vegas, just starting to get comfortable there and making sure everything was good. And I believe he had a contest or something like that for his mask. But you know what? This is a good deal for both sides. Vegas needed to get rid of somebody, a goaltender. He cleared waivers. The Leafs picked him up, traded a strength for a weakness. And I think it's a good move for both sides. So let me know what you guys think. If you're new, please subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. If you're a Leaf fan, let me know what you think of the trade. If you're a Vegas fan, let me know what you think of the trade. Go support the YouTubers. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.